Hi there, Magda from Coacharia here. Many people come to us because they want to become coaches. We are, after all, an organization that provides accredited coach training. We're accredited by ICF, EMCC, and CCE, so there are many different kinds of credentials that you can get after you've trained with us towards those credentials. Many people don't know where to get started, so there's a little bot that we developed that I will link to in this video, so you can just answer some simple questions and see kind of what program is most appropriate to you. But this video is a short summary of what is on offer and what programs recommend for what kinds of paths. So a lot of people they already know, a lot of people already know either ICF or EMCC or both. Chances are, if you're based in Europe, you've heard of EMCC, and if you've looked into coaching as a profession, basically anywhere in the world, you would have come across ICF or Coach Federation somewhere along the lines. So the most popular path that people take towards credential is the PCC credential from ICF. That credential requires 125 hours of coach training, as well as 10 hours of mentoring with an MCC coach. And the way that we've structured our program, if that's the credential you want to go for, is you first complete our coaching foundation, which is 60 hours. Next, you complete advanced coaching, which is 65 hours. So in total, that takes about 10 months to complete. Once you're finished, you do what we call mentored evaluation, which is a mini 10-hour capstone course that's focused specifically on mentoring you on your coaching practice. Once you complete all of that training, and of course, there's additional requirements, which I can link to in the video notes. There's different requirements that the coaching organizations have to issue credentials. But our training, once you complete the requirements for the training, you will get a certificate that then you can use to apply for your PCC credential with ICF, as well as your EMCC credential, your senior practitioner credential with EMCC, as well as board certified credential with CCE in the US. So we've created our program, the 125 hours plus 10 hours mentoring, to fulfill 3 credentials at once. There's no extra cost for the training with us for those 3 credentials. And many learners take advantage of applying for the multiple credentials because why not? They have different requirements. So some people may choose one over the other first. And then once they get the requirements together, they apply for the next one. So that's the most common path: 125 hours, coaching foundation, advanced coaching, mentored evaluation, and that leads to ICF PCC and or board certified coach and or senior practitioner with EMCC. For coaches who don't want to make that long of a commitment, 125 hours, or who are just dipping their toes in the water, they usually start with the ACC credential from ICF. So that credential, in our terms, in our world, in Coacharia world, you would complete a 60-hour program that we call Coaching Foundation. And that program is focused solely, or mostly I should say, on coaching competencies and getting you to practice coaching. So it's 60 hours plus 10 hours of mentoring, and it takes about 4.5, 5 months for the whole process. And once you have the requirements fulfilled at Coacharia, your certificate is an ACSDH certificate that you can then take to ICF, and you can apply for your ACC credential. And I know this is a lot of acronyms. It's taken me forever to actually remember all of them. So I'll make sure that I link to in the notes of this video to a page that explains the various acronyms in case you're already completely lost. Would not blame you. So to recap, people who want to just get the credential that has the lowest requirements, just to get going in the world of coaching, that's the ACC credential from ICF, and you would complete 60 hours coaching foundation plus mentoring, which takes about 4.5, 5 months with Coacharia. Now, if you already have your ACC credential, or you have one of the lower credentials from EMCC, you can come to Coacharia and skip Coaching Foundation altogether. You can just take the advanced coaching and the mentored evaluations portions so that you can get your next level credential. So if you have your ACC and you complete these requirements with us, then you can apply for your PCC credential from ICF via the ACTP route. What that means is that Coacharia, through the mentored evaluation, we work with you to make sure that you are coaching at least a PCC level and that we have complete confidence in you. And we're essentially the ones that sign off on your ability. So when you apply for your credential with ICF, you don't submit any coaching recordings. You would have only submitted your coaching recordings to Coacharia for evaluation. So that's for people who want to apply for their PCC credential, who already have their ACC. If you have your foundation or practitioner credential from EMCC and you want to go for your senior practitioner, you would follow a similar path. You would also take the advanced coaching as well as mentored evaluation. And in addition to fulfilling the requirements that ICF asks us to fulfill, we will also mentor you, we'll also work with you to make sure that you fulfill all the requirements that EMCC wants. So throughout the course, the kinds of assignments that you will do, the kinds of reflections are the same things that EMCC will ask for in their application for senior practitioner. So it's really great because by the time that you finish your Coacharia training, your advanced coaching and mentored evaluation, you should have all the materials that you need for your application at senior practitioner level with EMCC. And it's called the Express route, and you actually can get your credential a little faster than if you were just applying directly. So that's always a good benefit. And finally, for those of you who already have their senior practitioner, PCC credential from ICF, we offer mastery training as well. That's a 75-hour program plus 10 hours of mentoring, and that can be used for your application for MCC with ICF. Now, as you know, MCC is only through the portfolio path, so there's no such thing as a mandatory curriculum for a mastery program, but we have developed one. It's around systemic coaching and leadership. It's quite valuable and, of course, very much focused on practice with a lot of supervision as well. So if you are someone who's looking for your mastery, we think you will love working with us towards that MCC. I think that's it. So to recap, if you're just dipping your toes in the water and you want a credential that doesn't take an entire year, you would probably go for your ACC credential from ICF. And with Coacharia, that means you would take the Coaching Foundation program. If you want to get your PCC credential from ICF, or your senior practitioner credential from EMCC, or your board certified coach credential, and you don't have a credential yet, then you would take the Coaching Foundation course, followed by advanced coaching and mentored evaluation. And that would take about 10 months for the training and then another month or two for the mentored evaluation. So approximately a year total. If you already have your ACC and you want to go for your next credential with either ICF or with EMCC, you would take the advanced coaching and mentored evaluation programs only. So that's approximately 6 months in real time to complete that. And finally, if you have your PCC and you want to go for your MCC, we have a program that's designed specifically for that. It's our mastery program. It takes about 6 months and it's 75 hours long. I know this is confusing. I will do my best to add different links that will be helpful to you in the video notes, but you are always welcome to reach out to Coacharia, coacharia.com/contact, or just go to coacharia.com and click on the little chat, purple little chat guy on the bottom right of the screen. And if someone's there, they'll be happy to talk to you right away. If no one's there because we're sleeping, leave a message. We will get back to you within a day. But us, the staff at Coacharia, as well as our coach trainers, are very happy to talk to anyone who's interested in pursuing credentials. There's no obligation. We, of course, hope that you join our coach training programs, but we're here to consult you and to help you figure out the best path for you. And we hope that path includes us. I think that's it. If there's any questions, please email us, please get in touch, contact@coacharia.com. Thanks for watching.